Device 39. Hypophora. Speakers utilize Hypophora to create rhetorical impact by raising one or more questions and then immediately answering them, usually at some length. Generally, the question is raised at the beginning and is answered during the course of the speech. It can also be used to present or introduce a new area of discussion. Let's look at some examples. And how would you get that? That is becoming king, By exploiting the workers? By hanging on to the outdated imperialist dogma which perpetuates the economic and the social differences in our society? What should young people do with their lives today? Many things, obviously. But the most daring thing is to create stable communities in which the terrible disease of loneliness can be cured. What makes a king out of a slave? Courage. What makes the flag on the mast to wave? Courage. What makes the elephant charge his tusk in the misty mist or the dusky dusk? What makes the muskrat guard his musk? Courage. Do you know the difference between education and experience? Education is when you read the fine print. Experience is what you get when you don't. You ask, what is our policy? I will say it is to wage war by sea, land, and air with all our might and all the strength that God can give us, to wage war against a monstrous tyranny, never surpassed in the dark, lamentable catalogue of human crime. That is our policy. You ask, what is our aim? I can answer in one word: victory. Victory at all cost, victory in spite of all terror, victory however long and hard the road may be, for without victory there is no survival. What is George Bush doing about our economic problems? He has raised taxes on the people driving pickup trucks and lower taxes on the people riding in limousines. Just what are the problems in Los Angeles in those households in which a mother and father are both resident? How may a national ethos be ignited on the subject of single-parent procreation? An attitude has to evolve that begins with solemnizing marriage. What shall Cordelia speak, love, and be silent? When an enemy struck on that June day of 1950, what did America do? It did what it always has done in all its times of peril. It appealed to the heroism of its youth. You boil it all down. What does a man really need? Just a smoke and a cup of coffee. Since we have come so far, whom shall be rash enough to set limits on our future progress? Who shall say that since we have gone so far, we can go no further? Who shall say that the American dream is ended? For myself, I believe that all we have done upon this continent is but a prelude to a future in which we shall become not only a bigger people, but also a wiser people, a better people, and even greater people.